What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're looking at 5 things to watch for tonight versus the Browns. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so we have a few things to announce before we get right into this video. The first thing is I'm sorry I haven't had many live streams in the last couple days. I have been so busy, bro. I have literally had no time to do anything. But I'm definitely going to try to get back on that. This weekend will be a really good time for me to get that thing started again. So let me just say that first. Secondly, thank you. Thank you, everybody. You guys destroyed the last video in comments. I mean, I could not thank you guys enough for how well you guys were in the comments. Oh my goodness. I asked for a simple challenge. You guys could just give me a word, and you guys destroyed it with comment after comment. I'm probably showing you some on the screen right now. It's ridiculous how many comments you guys gave me. Now, I did tell you guys to like the one that you wanted me to say. Now, there were 2 that came in very close, and the winner actually had 6 likes, and that was Chrysanthemum. I think I'm saying that right. And who came in second was Sociopath. Now, maybe Chrysanthema may have came in first because he also explained to me that Glopkos was a word. Thank you for that. Sociopath had 5 likes, and one that I don't know if I really would have used that word. At the same time, it did come in second though, so I gotta play it fair. I gotta go with the one with 6 likes, and that was Chrysanthemum. How in the world am I supposed to use that in a sentence, guys? Really? Chrysanthemum. You guys want to hear the definition of that? It's a plant of the daisy family, and it is brightly colored in many varieties. What in the world does that have to do with football? Yo, y'all really put me in a tough position for this first video, but I still would like to say thank you. You guys destroyed it. If you guys saw your comment, that's really cool. But again, do the same thing. I may have to catch up on a few, but again, you guys want to do this at the bottom of this video. If you guys think of some more, if you guys think of other challenges I should do, I had some cool ideas in the comments, which we may get to at this time though. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna hop into this one. And you guys keep giving me challenge ideas down below. I had some really funny ones though, so definitely keep leaving me those. Shout out to Jack's Comedy Club for giving me that one as well. But now let's get right into the video, okay? And I'm gonna try to fit this word in. I'm not gonna say like, oh, here it comes, you know, I'm just gonna say it, you know, randomly. I'm not gonna try to point it out. I'll do my best. But let's start this thing off. Coming in at number 5, the 5th most important thing, or the 5th thing on the top 5 things that we should watch tonight is Luis Perez, our new AAF quarterback. Yes, Luis Perez, the new quarterback for the Detroit Lions, who probably won't be on the 53-man roster unless, like, today he had, like, 5 touchdowns. I mean, even if he did, he probably still wouldn't be, but if he was outstanding, maybe. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm just curious to see this guy. That's why he comes on the list. I'm curious to see what he brings to the table. This is a guy that is probably going to be a practice squad bound type of player. As we know, we let go of David Fowles, sadly. And now we have 2 backup quarterbacks remaining, Josh Johnson and Tom Savage, and we also have Luis Perez in here following Matthew Stafford. So all of these guys are definitely competing, but Luis Perez seems to be a guy that's probably not going to make the roster, but I am curious to see how well he plays for the Detroit Lions in this 4th preseason game. Next up, coming in at number 4, is talking a little bit about another guy that we also just brought in for this 4th preseason game, and that is James Williams. Pair him up with Mark Thompson, though, and that is a good duo, okay? So I want to see both of these guys play. Mark Thompson, some people have said beat out Zach Zenner for that last position. I don't know if that's true or not, but Mark Thompson, I've watched some stuff on him. This dude is crazy. Out of Florida, he was ridiculous. And James Williams, on the other side of things, out of Washington State, can do it all. So I'm excited to see both these running backs, see how that duo works out, and see if maybe either of these players can make the team. Now, coming in number 3, again, players that are trying to fight to make the team. We got a lot of them, and that's that depth wide receiver position, because it's more than just being wide receiver at this position. It's also about being able to play special teams, maybe. We have a lot of competition, though. We have guys like Brandon Powell, Andy Jones, Jonathan Duhart, Chris Lacey, Travis Fulgham. Lastly, we have tons of guys that are going to be competing for that depth wide receiver position. Those are just few. I don't know who's going to make the team, but I'm curious to see who does, and all of these guys have a chance to. I really don't know where I stand. I really don't know who has the advantage at this point. Maybe you thought Powell would have, but he doesn't really seem to. Andy Jones, not really. Duhart's kind of come up a little bit. Chris Lacey at one point was known to be like, oh yeah, that guy's making a team, but now he's kind of like, you know, teetering, I feel like. Travis Fulgham kind of had an inconsistent so far preseason, you could say. Lastly, the new guy that we brought in, so we have a lot of competition here. And, you know, the thing with that Zach Zenner was when we released him, people were a lot of upset because he brought so much on special teams. So the thought was maybe the Lions found somebody else that was also good on special teams, and maybe that was a wide receiver. So maybe it's one of these guys like Duhart. So we'll have to wait and see if that has any effect on who makes the team at the wide receiver spot, but who knows. That comes into number 3. Now, into number 2, we have TEEZ Tabor. And yes, thank goodness TEEZ Tabor is back. TEEZ Tabor, the cornerback for the Detroit Lions, who was drafted in the 2nd round back in 2017. is back to preseason, man. He's got really one game, I could say, to really prove himself. Some people don't think he's even on the roster bubble. I kind of do. We'll see what he can do tonight. But man, I felt like I was smelling a whole bunch of chrysanthemums. How good I felt knowing that he was back. Like, put some chrysanthemum in that tea, man. And I was like, you know, that's a good tasting thing. That's how I felt hearing that TEEZ Taylor was back. Yes, I got you guys. Now, I tried my best there. That may have made no sense at all. I don't know. I did what I could. But either way, I'm excited to see TEEZ Taylor back. And then finally, coming in at number 1 is one that may not be surprising, but it is that backup quarterback position. Simply Tom Savage versus Josh Johnson. Okay, that battle's going to go down. We are going to see who that backup quarterback position is very, very soon. I would say right now it looks like Tom Savage, but as we know, he was out because of an injury, so who knows? Josh Johnson, some people like him, his dual threat ability. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Those are my 5 things to watch tonight against the Browns. Remember, they kick off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight against the Cleveland Browns, or Thursday. You should be seeing this on the right day. Anyways, if you guys can't stream the game, it's going to be on Fox for me, I know. If you guys can't stream it, definitely check out Reddit because they do put up stream links, so definitely check that out. But anyways, those are 5 things you can watch. Let me hear some more challenges down for the next video in the comments. Thank you, Pride, for watching, and I'm out.